Okay, I've been up a little bit longer. Now I feel like I can speak. Okay, that's my face. That's pretty much all I do, especially in the summertime, because having too much makeup on my face in the summertime is my worst nightmare. Okay, I really like this though. This is the Too Faced Melting, Bronzing, and Sculpting Stick. This one's in chocolate mousse. And I love it. I know a lot of people, a lot of these beauty influencers are like, put it on your hand and then put it on your face. No. I've been doing it like this for literal decades, and I'm just going to keep doing it like this. You do it how you want to do it, but this is how I do it. Every single day. I kind of just, this one's a little bit dark, so I kind of just like dot it so that my face matches my face and my neck match the rest of my body. So I put a lot of sunscreen on my face and my neck pretty much all throughout the year because I want to look young forever without having to get a bunch of like surgery or whatever. So sunscreen, it's important. Also skin cancer, I guess, is also important. I'm like, I want to look young. Also skin cancer. Preventative. So wear your sunscreen. I am sort of exiting, I would say, probably one of the most stressful periods of my life right now. And it's like a lot of shit happened at once. And for probably like 6 months, it was really brutal. But we're on the up and up now. But because of the stress, my hair is falling out. And it's not just my hair on my head, it's my like eyelashes and my eyebrows. And so like my eyelashes, I've always got a freaking eyelash in my eye right now because they're just falling out. It just pisses me off. But that pissed me off. So anyway, that, if you see me be like, that's because my freaking hair is falling out still. But this is another one of the Too Faced Melting and Sculpting Sticks. The bronzing stick. This one's in milk chocolate. The other one was in chocolate mousse. I like to use this one under my eyes as like a concealer because it's sort of close to my skin color. I don't love like, people will put like that white concealer or like super light concealer under their eyes. I think that looks ridiculous. Like, I think that looks like you got a sunglass tan line or something. Like, I think that's absolutely insane. Anyway, so I talked to my doctor about it. I had a doctor's appointment earlier this week, and she was like, yeah, stressful events will happen, or stressful situations when they happen and they're like that, it can trigger like a mass hair loss. And it's not like, she's like, you're not gonna go bald, because that was what it really was. I was like, am I gonna have like bald spots? She's like, no, it's just your system is just shocked into starting the shedding phase early, I guess. And so it does that for like, she says like 2 to 6 months or 3 to 6 months or something. And I was like, okay. She's like, but it should slow down. And I'm seeing new growth. I have like a ton of freaking baby hairs up here now. That's really pissing me off. But it's a good sign. So it's good to know. But stress can make you lose your hair. If you didn't know, now you know. What is this? This is Rare Beauty. This is Encourage. Hey, this is made in Korea. Did you guys know that? fun fact about me, I love K-pop and K-dramas. So, and just Korean culture in general. I want to go to South Korea real bad one day. K-pop is my jam. Stray Kids, those are my boys. I like a lot of other groups too, but those are my boys. So a lot of people are like BTS, ARMY, which great. I love that for you too. I'm not like dogging them or anything, but Stray Kids. I like to put a couple up here, and like I like to like put a little bit right here too, because I feel like when I'm in the sun a lot, that's what naturally gets kind of red, and I like my makeup to look as natural as I can make it, you know? Okay. This is pretty much, I don't like to set with a lot of powder because I am getting older. I'm like 37. And I know, I feel like if I set my under eye with powder anymore, like even here, by the end of the day, it looks like, what's a good way to describe it? Like, I don't know, it's just, it like makes any line or wrinkle on my face look like really freaking pronounced. And I hate that. So I just don't do it. And I feel like that works better for me. I do contour my nose every day, because I don't feel like I have a huge nose, but I don't have a small nose either. I like it, I don't hate it, but I like to define it a little bit. My daughter, she has the cutest freaking nose ever. My 11-year-old, she's got the cutest, she looks exactly like me, except for she has her dad's nose, and it's just like this cute little tiny button nose, and she's just so freaking precious. I like my nose too. It's just very straight and long this way. Hers is just like a little like button. I don't know how to, I can't do it on my face obviously, but hers is cute, and mine is like, I'm gonna punch you in the face, basically. Which is kind of my personality, really. So that tracks. Part of my personality, I guess. I'm also really nice if you're not a jerk. If you're a jerk, or a liar, or a snitch, get out of here. We can't be friends. Okay. That's pretty much all I do. I'm not really crazy. I don't contour really crazy or anything. What I do focus on, though, that I love, are my lips. I have good lips, I feel like. So I line them and fill them in with lip liner stains. Both of these are lip liner stains because they last all day long. I also sometimes use this Wonder Skin. This is that lip stain that goes on like blue and you peel it off or whatever. And I like it too, but if you get it on anything that's dry, which my lips are always a little bit dry right here, it's gross looking and you can't get it off. So I've been using these. This is the NYX Professional Makeup Lip Lingerie. Ooh. This one is in the shade Up to No Good. I got it off Amazon because I was influenced. I saw there's this girl on here, her name is Sophia, and her husband or fiance maybe, his name is Nick, and they're so freaking cute. She's like, I don't know if you guys have seen her, but she's like, help me pick out what to wear, and then he helps her pick out what to wear, and he's like really good at it, and they're just adorable. Anyway, she was like, this is what I use, and her lips always look really good, so I got some, and she was right, because I love it. I like that this is like a pin, so it's easy to line, and I like that it doesn't go on like really insane, so I can sort of just be messy with it. And it's pretty fixable. Okay, shut up, I have to concentrate. Shut up. That's the outline I do. Then on the inside, and I always just diffuse it with my finger because I don't like a harsh line. So the inside, I always do this Wet n Wild. This is their lip liner stain in literally just nude tights. This one is also a pen, but it's more like that's what it looks like. And it's a little pinker and warmer than the other one, so I'll use that one on the inside. I'm honestly just now kind of realizing I like the other one, the one that I just used. I like it. I like this one better though, because it goes on better. I don't know. The other one, I have to like it. I don't know. This one's more saturated with the liquid in the pen tip, where the other one isn't. So anyway, and this is gonna stay on all day long. All day long. So now I'm just gonna kind of, because this is where my lips are dry, so I gotta sort of go slow with it, or else it'll settle in those dry spots and look not cute. Okay, that's my lips. I'm gonna put a lip gloss or chapstick. See, oh man, I did it. That's okay. The chapstick kind of diffuses that. So the reason that they're like that, I bite at my freaking lips all day long. You're gonna see me just like, you know, and on the inside too, like the inside of my cheek. I have anxiety, and it's kind of bad. I'm medicated, but I still bite the crap out of my lips, so you can tell they're always a little bit like that. What do you do? Okay, at this point in the game, this is the only kind of powder that I do. Is, what even is this? I'm pretty sure I got this in a Ipsy. This is just a blush palette. Real Her? I don't really know. I pretty much exclusively use these two. The other ones are a little, I don't love like a really pronounced blush. I like it on other people, but on me it looks too like I don't know. It's too much. I like more of a like bronzer as blush. What the heck, my brain. If you're looking at this, it's dry shampoo. I put dry shampoo first thing. Dry shampoo in my hair first thing in the morning. I just like let it sit while I'm getting ready. And then I brush it out, because I only wash my hair once or twice a week, which makes losing my hair even more fucking terrifying, because you lose like 100 pieces of hair a day. But if you don't wash your hair for like 6 days, that's fucking 600 pieces of hair coming out of your hair, plus whatever else is coming out because you're losing your hair from stress. It's been a real mindfuck, okay? I don't like it. I don't recommend. Don't almost get a divorce, basically, because you're losing all your freaking hair. I had thick, crazy thick hair, and now my hair is, I wouldn't say it's thin, but it's like, for me, it's thin now. Which honestly, it's like a normal density at this point. Like, it's fine. but I'm used to it being so thick that it's so heavy usually, and it's usually like hard to like put up in a clip or keep in a ponytail or whatever. But so it's kind of something that has been nice about this, is that I can style my hair way faster and I can put my hair up in a clip and it stay and I not have a splitting headache in 5 minutes. So I kind of like the density that it is. I kind of hope it stays this way. I just want it to stop falling out so much, because every time I pull at my hair, there's like pieces that come out, and it's just every time there's like at least 5 pieces of hair that come out. Thank God I had so much hair, or there's no, like I would have no hair right now for sure. Okay, anyway, so that's pretty much all I do powder wise. And then I take this one because it's a little darker and it's shimmery, and I use it as my eyeshadow, and that's pretty much it. I mean, I do different variations of my makeup, but this is my normal, like, everyday, this is what I wear to work type of a situation. Especially in the summer, I just like want it to look like my face, but not so tired. So just natural. Okay, that's pretty much it. Also don't have a ton of time in the morning. I mean, I do if I wasn't so high maintenance, but I just am. And for a long time, I tried to be like, no, I'm not high maintenance. Whatever, I am. Just go with it. I, like, be who you are. That's my biggest piece of advice. People want to be like, oh my God, being high maintenance is it's so bad. Why? Sorry that I like to look nice and smell nice. Okay? Sorry that I like to take a little extra time to look nice. Get over yourself. Stop being so mean to other people. Okay? Okay. I also use this every day, especially in the summertime. This is literally just Vaseline. I put Vaseline on my face every single day and every single night. I have for years. And I honestly am kind of convinced that that's what's helped me look more like 30 and less like 40, because I'm 37. So I'm pretty sure it's Vaseline, to be honest. Anyway, this is what I use. I also have this giant tub that I've been using forever. That's what I use at nighttime on my face and my neck and my, like, décolletage, whatever, your chest. But I like to use this as makeup, and I like to use this as like if I'm wearing a dress or shorts or whatever, I like to put this on my legs so my legs look, and my chest, so it looks moisturized, looks nice. I don't know. But on my face, I just put it, I put it here, put it here, put it here. Do I always put it on after I do my powder? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe you're not supposed to do that, but I don't like to do what I'm supposed to do anyway, so whatever. So then I just take my little brush that I always use for my bronzer, and I just kind of blend it in. Boom. I used to have really bad acne. I can put a picture. Yeah, it was bad. I don't, like, why does that happen? I don't know. And honestly, it would still be that bad if I wasn't on spironolactone for it. That's the only thing that's helped. Not antibiotics, not topical medications, not what's that freaking crazy one that people use forever? Accutane, none of that. Spironolactone is the only thing that worked for me, which clearly that means that mine was hormonal acne, but it was so bad, dude. And I have a real, like, picking, like, I have OCD bad, which is another reason why I bite my lips and the insides of my cheek. Like, I have OCD bad. Like, if there's even a piece of skin that's not, like, I gotta get it. So I have a lot of scarring here, which is another reason that I put Vaseline on my face every day, because I've just convinced myself that it helps somehow. But I say all that to say, being able to wear minimal amounts of makeup is something that I didn't think that I would ever be able to do for a while, because my acne was so bad. So it's something that I'll never take for granted. The little things, you gotta stay grateful, you know? You gotta stay grateful for something. For a lot, you should be grateful for a lot of things, honestly, in my opinion. But that's a big one for me. Okay, eyebrows. Let's talk about my eyebrows. I have good eyebrows anyway. My eyebrows are black. My hair is black. My eyebrows are black. So, but a long time ago, I was a teenager in the early 2000s. So my eyebrows were almost gone. I mean, they were thin AF. And when you tweeze your eyebrows that much for that long, they don't grow back. I've killed those follicles. I mean, they're dead and gone. So about, I don't know, 6 to 8 years ago, I got my eyebrows microbladed. And at the time, you know, tattoo, at the time, they were just like hair strokes. And they looked great. And I'm not saying they don't look good now. They look fine. But you know how tattoos do. They kind of bleed out a little bit and they turn blue sometimes. Microblading is supposed to be something that is semi-permanent. My skin, and I don't know, maybe my girl was a little heavy-handed too. Who knows? I don't know. I think she did a great job. But my skin loves a tattoo. My skin will hold a motherfucking tattoo, which is great for me because I love tattoos. But like, for example, I've had these since I was 18. I'm 37. Okay. I've had this since I was 21, maybe, and I'm 37. So my skin loves a tattoo. Okay. Basically is what I'm trying to say. But I do have to fit, when I got them for probably up until the last year or two, I didn't have to touch them at all. But because they're fading a little bit now and they're like that bluish hue, I do fill them in a little bit. So it's nothing crazy, but I do fill them in so that they're not so blue. This is, what is this I'm using? This is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer A minor in black, I'm sure. Yeah, soft black. So I think that these have like a, because it's kind of a pomade type of a consistency, and so brushing, like just like dropping some lines in here and then just brushing it out with this spoolie on the back is really all you need to, like, that looks so much better, right? Yes. Okay. I don't like to do a lot in here. I will do a little bit, but I don't love to make the insides too dark because then I just feel like that looks like I have blocks for eyebrows. So I just don't do that. Anyway, this is my tried and true. Okay, I've tried a lot of like expensive mascara brands. See, look at all this crap. At least it's growing back, I guess. But anyway, I always come back to this. I always come back to this CoverGirl Clump Crusher in black. Okay, I also like the Maybelline Lash. Oh, what's it called? Maybelline. I know it's Maybelline. I don't know. Anyway, I'll figure it out. But this is the one I like for the most part. I don't really do much with my eyelashes. Sometimes I curl them if I sleep on them weird. And they get like bent or whatever. For the most part, I don't though. Because if I need to, I just like take hot water and like reform them, I guess. So, because I think that using like a lash curler too much will damage your eyelashes. And I have pretty long eyelashes and I feel like they're pretty good and I'm already losing hair. So damaging them the least amount possible is the route that we need to go for that. But usually if you just like hot water and then brush through them, if it's because they're bent from sleeping or whatever, usually that'll help. If you have straight eyebrows, that's not going to do anything for you. You are going to need a lash curler, but that's a nice little tip, I guess. Do we like it? We like it. Anyway, that's pretty much all. Oh, I do set it with this Morphe. I've been using this Morphe forever, and I love it. You guys are gonna love this. And that's what I do to set it. That's it. Have a good day.